Would you want to live forever? Psych experiment. Welcome back to School of Soul. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Science of Age Reversal series. Let's flip the script today, not on the science, but on you, because we've spent the last 11 episodes diving deep into senolytics, gene editing, blood transfusions, and billionaire biohacking obsessions. But there's a question that every breakthrough quietly circles around. A question most people avoid. A question that's spiritual, psychological, and disturbingly personal. Would you actually want to live forever? When you ask this in theory, most people instinctively say no. Not because they hate life, not because they want to die, but because the idea of forever is overwhelming. It's not that people fear death. It's that they fear endless continuation. No final chapter, no closure, no mystery. In multiple psychology experiments, participants were asked, if science could stop aging and you could live indefinitely, would you take the offer? The results? The majority said no. Across age, gender, culture, and education levels, the answer was consistent. Life without death felt like a trap. Why? Because immortality triggers an existential problem, meaning. What gives life urgency, direction, and emotional weight is the fact that it ends. The deadline is what makes decisions count. If you remove it, you risk removing intention. The canvas becomes too big, the paint spreads, and you stop creating anything at all. That's what researchers call the boredom problem. They've studied this in elderly populations, in terminal patients, and even in astronauts on long-duration space missions. When time stretches too far and too aimlessly, the psyche starts to spiral. You don't just get bored, you lose your anchor. Your goals feel pointless. Your joy becomes numb. You float. Now imagine floating like that for 300 years, still breathing, still functioning. But without drive. That's not freedom. That's psychological purgatory. So why do people still chase immortality? Because what they really want isn't forever. They want more time that matters. They want youth, not endless existence. They want to finish what they started, heal what's broken, love longer, create deeper. They don't want forever. They want more of the good years. And that's where the science of age reversal might offer something different. Not eternal life, but extended quality life. That's a different conversation. Because very few people fear living to 120 if it means they still feel 40. But living to 400 and feeling empty? That's a different kind of death. Let's also not forget the identity crisis that comes with longevity. We already struggle to reinvent ourselves after a breakup, a career change, a midlife reckoning. Now stretch that over 10 lifetimes. Who do you become at year 175? What happens to your memory, your attachments, your sense of self? If your past becomes too big to hold, do you still feel like you? And what happens to relationships? If everyone lives forever, does marriage become obsolete? Do love stories lose weight because there's always another century to meet someone new? Or worse, if only some live forever, does love become segmented by life expectancy? I can't date you. You only have 60 years left. This is where forever fractures everything: relationships, time, ambition, purpose. So let's return to the question. Would you want to live forever? Let's make it more real. Imagine you've just been given the chance. A new pill. No side effects. You take it, and you stop aging immediately. Not a fantasy. You still need sleep, food, connection, but you stay biologically 35. Forever. You watch your friends age, your parents pass, you attend hundreds of funerals, you outlive everyone you know. You can change careers as many times as you want. Start new families. Learn every language, but nothing forces you to do anything. Time is limitless. Now ask yourself again, do you still want it? Some of you will say yes. The artists, the seekers, the ones who never feel like there's enough time. You'd use the years to explore, build, create. You'd fill forever with evolution. For you, it's not a curse, it's a canvas. But others will feel the opposite. The weight, the loneliness, the endlessness. You'd begin to miss the sacred closure of mortality, the structure, the pressure that gives life color. You'd feel like a ghost in your own life. And neither answer is wrong, but you need to know which one you are. Because the tech is coming, not all at once, but in pieces. Reversed wrinkles, reset telomeres, new organs, extended cognition, and eventually the choice to keep going or to stop. And that's why this question matters now. Not in the future, now. Because in order to wield the power to extend life, we must first confront what we think life is. Is it experience, growth, legacy, sensation, spirit? And what's your threshold? Is 90 enough? 120? 200? What would it take for you to say, I'm full, I've lived, and when that day comes, would you surrender peacefully? Or still reach for one more treatment? This episode isn't here to give you answers. It's here to ask the question, while the world still believes immortality is fiction. Because soon, it won't be. And when that day comes, you won't have time to decide who you are. You'll already be living it. Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing. And no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future. Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social Credit Systems. The behavioral economy now governs access. 4. Hive Mind. Synthetic telepathy and collective algorithmic control. 5. Nanobots inside you. Medical, military, and programmable intrusions. 6. Grief Tech. AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading your mind, consciousness transfer, and data-based identity. 8. Deep fakes plus AI clones. The replication of reality and identity theft. 9. Quantum humans. The merger of biology with quantum systems. 10. Digital afterlife, where your data goes when you die. 11. Resurrection science, reviving life through synthetic methods. 12. Immortal science, the end of death as we know it. 13. Longevity science, gene editing, anti-aging, and bio-upgrades. 14. Designer babies, engineered perfection before birth. 15. Artificial wombs, birth decoupled from the female body. 16. 3D printing, printing organs, limbs, and even humans. 17. The humanoid era, the rise of synthetic beings among us. 18. Legacy humans, the slow phase-out of unmodified analog people. 19. Smart cities, algorithmic environments that watch and decide. 20. Cloud-based societies, citizenship without borders or bodies. 21. Hackable humans, emotion, memory, and behavior under code. 22. Biometric scanning, your body is your password and your prison. 23. Sex tech, intimacy reprogrammed by machines. 24. Extinction of gender, fluidity, deletion, and design of identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault to overstand the future before it's implemented on you.